Namaste, greetings everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Unified Week-6 practice, Forgiving with Truth. We have been understanding deeply the uh, that forgiveness is just for giving love. Life is for receiving love, and we are here to give love because we are receiving love from all of the nature, from everybody. Our day-to-day life is made easy. So, if we are holding to anything that is not letting us flow in love, we just need to realize that it is us that who we have to correct our thinking because everything starts from that. So, let us continue our practice, deepen our understanding with every day to day life experiences as we have been taking small tips when to send love. When you find it's hard to send love, try sending love and see what comes from within. What is stopping me in sending love in this situation? And that will open another that will bring another expansion for us. So let us enjoy this beautiful life the way it was meant for, and not to be shrinked and lonely and thinking wrong about the life. Let us correct our thinking and start blossoming every day. So, with that note, I will invite Nehaji today for guiding us to the session. Welcome, Nehaji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Preeti. Thank you for the lovely reminder again. And I welcome all the participants too. I hope the understanding is getting clear and the layers in our understanding are getting more clear. So through this chapter, what we are learning is that love is joy. Love is also a choice. It is not just a feeling. All this while we have been saying that I am love, I am light and all that, but we need to walk the talk too by choosing to act in loving ways, choosing to think in love, choosing to give love, which goes beyond whatever stories our mind may be telling at this moment. So this is an act of purifying our own mind with love rather than changing something or changing a person. It is our own love to ourselves which we need to give. So we are teaching our mind, we are training our mind to see the world with love. So earlier, whatever information we got, we have put in our mind without any filters. We were probably not even aware that, I have the choice. I have the choice to filter it in. And we were like the higher self part, that we are practicing now. We always had it, but we never used it, or probably not used it in the full capacity. So all this information came in. On the basis of that, we formed a perception about the world and then eventually created the world that we are living in today. So there is this important line in the book that you truly are a creator. You create whatever you experience. So here is what Babaji is subtly reminding us, that we create what we have experienced, and we are work of lifetimes. So we might have experienced in this life or past lives, wherever, and those hurts, pains have kind of manifested in a way that we have never expected. And that's why it is hard to forgive, because you don't see your mistake. But once we start closely checking it, checking our thoughts, when we are doing this mental activity, then you realize that all were just actors. And you will realize the thoughts that created this kind of reality. So over time, we have let everything in without putting much thought to the information around us. But now we are becoming more conscious every day. We are claiming our power back. We are not allowing just any random thought to come up, but we are choosing that thought. That's how we rewire ourselves. So the purpose of this exercise is not to take your focus on the person, but watch yourself. When that person comes, what feelings, what thoughts are coming into you? And then consciously change that thought to the lines in the book that my life is for giving love and I give love to you. And the lines that we have been repeating, that I have made a mistake in my thinking to allow you to seemingly hurt me. I recognize you are merely doing what I invited. So this paragraph, these lines, we are rewiring our thought process. Whenever that person comes in front of you, check your thoughts, what thoughts are coming associated with this person, and then reprogram by saying these thoughts. Then eventually we start creating the experiences of these thoughts. So it is going to take a while. That's the continuous practice that we have to do. It's not like we are doing 7 days practice and done. This is a work that we have to do continuously whenever we are aware of it. So this conscious effort changes our experiences, and this refines our perception. Then we can see the world, the world which we want to see. So we are purifying our perception. So that's how we should look at it. That's the insight which I got today while reading the book. And I hope all of you are reading the book and also doing the most important practice of clearing and closing our aura. It is very, very important. And we also did, in that process, we had sent love to thought forms. So basically, we are taking that practice to a next level through this chapter. We are watching that thought forms, we are sending love to that thought forms, and we are also rewiring to I cannot forgive this person, to I give love to this person. So that's how we have to change. So this is how I would like to, just give you a reminder to practice this. And now we can get into meditation.
Good evening, everyone. Nehaji, just one question
Good
I
evening.
want, because when you say you want to forgive them when you sleep, you say, I send love to you from my heart, saying the name, and I forgive you, knowing it is impossible for you to infringe on my perfection. You will find this exercise extremely cleansing, they said. So that means you're saying you're forgiving the person, right? Isn't it?
Yes, I mean, we are forgiving. Basically, we are taking care of thoughts. We are cleaning our thoughts.
Yeah.
The thoughts that made us think that I can never forgive this person, we are getting hold of those thoughts and then reading these lines, and slowly with practice, the forgiveness happens as an outcome of it. So you don't have to really do
Being the
it.
one which when we are cleansing one by one of the grudges or the hurts that we have carried on. These are the words we say, right?
Yes, having the
Yes,
understanding of the previous paragraph. You remember, right? There is a paragraph before that, and it
Yeah.
says to remember the gist of it if you can't say word to word,
Uh,
right?
yeah.
So
That's
knowing
the,
that, you have to affirm. So there is the correction in that
yeah, the
paragraph.
holding a person with whom your thoughts are the same. And then you are saying it is from loving you from my heart and I forgive you, knowing that it's impossible for you to hurt me. That means I'm taking responsibility of those, what has happened on myself, right?
That's right. Absolutely. Correct.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify that. Thank you. Thank you.
welcome. So,
Thank you.
masters, let's get into meditation and let's prepare ourselves. You can dim the lights, you can drink some water, get into a comfortable posture. You can sit in Anapanasati posture, legs crossed, arms crossed, or you can sit whatever way you are comfortable in. Take out your glasses. ready to see the inner world. Coming to this moment completely. Connect with the feelings now. Whatever is happening, whatever you're listening. Just preparing yourselves with pen and paper to write those names which come from our higher self. It's completely relax with our breath. Just following the path to higher self. Our breath is the one which connects us to our higher self, to the world beyond our mind, to our heart. Acknowledge the presence of your higher self through your breath. How your breath is taking you to that part of you, to that center of your being, where all the knowledge resides. How each breath is removing all the layers, all the labels, uncovering ourselves. Taking us to that part which is made in the image of God. Always complete, always abundant, always love. Feel what you're feeling right now. The present moment. Is free from past and future. So just be yourself this moment. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. With every breath, setting the intention for giving love to myself and any other person in my life. I flow. I trust that part of me which is all knowing, which knows my experiences, and is guiding me to bring my awareness to what I am, my truth, and not what I thought myself to be. I am the creator of my own experiences. I always had the power to choose. I'm thankful to those experiences that woke me up from that deep sleep. I learned a little more about my world. I learned that things don't just happen. We give our power away. It's time to claim that power back. It's time to claim that love back. The love that we didn't give ourselves when we most needed it. It's time to love ourselves the way we wanted the world to love us. That only happens when we are in this present moment. Where nothing of the past is there and there is no future to hold on to. This is the time when change happens. This is the time I choose for myself. Change happens when we are ready to listen to that inner voice. All this while, there's a lot of outside chatter which becomes our inner voice. We never know the difference. So heal your heart with love, with all the God qualities. Not giving any power to those thoughts which made me think differently from the image of God. I align myself with the thought of God. Which says, I am love. I not only receive love from everything and everyone, but I also give love to everyone and everything. By doing so, I create a world of love. By doing so, my whole being opens to receive love from everyone and everything around me. My whole being is a vehicle of love. Wherever I go, I take all these qualities with me. Qualities of peace, qualities of abundance, God is abundance. I am abundance. All comes to me when I open myself to it. Whatever I need, whatever I seek, comes to me if I'm open to receive it. I am a creator of all my experiences in this creation. Out of all the thoughts that were available to me, I chose those thoughts that made my reality. So I take the responsibility of it without attaching any labels of good and bad. My vision was not clear. My truth was not known to me. And all these experiences are just experiences of creation. There's nothing mine. one to blame. All I need to do is to refine my perception, the vision to see the world from the other side. The world that my higher self wants me to see. The world of more awareness that I missed to see was not a mistake, but just an oversight. So at this moment, just lovingly call upon your higher self by its name and ask for a signal. My dear higher self, please give me your signal now. Focus on how your higher self sends this signal in your body, in your heart. What feeling comes with that sensation? Feel the love. Feel the gentle hug of your higher self. A pat on your shoulder, encouraging you to follow this path to your own truth. Say at this moment, God is perfect and I am perfect too. Ask your higher self, my dear higher self, feed me the names of those people that I need to forgive. Sit back and see, bring those people in front of you, or let higher self show you. Be aware of your thoughts. This beautiful word of forgiveness carries the energy of love, peace, compassion. Let it flow. Sometimes we think we have forgiven a person, but when the image comes up, that event comes up, and check your feelings, check your thoughts. You can write them if you want. You have the power to change this thought pattern, which keeps on giving us the same experiences. My heart needs to heal. My mind needs to purify. That will help me clear my vision to the world. And I'm ready to create, to align myself with that thought of the Creator, with the eye of the Creator who chooses to see me as His image. So bring that person and say, I made a mistake in my thinking that allowed you to hurt me. I recognize that you're only doing what I invited. In reality, neither you nor anyone else can hurt me. I am perfect now, have always been perfect, and will always be perfect. You cannot change that. And I now recognize that life is for giving love to you. I send you love from my heart. Take the name of that person and say, I forgive you, knowing it's impossible for you to infringe on my perfection. Take the name again. And say, I forgive you, knowing it is impossible for you to infringe on my perfection. When you do that, don't be anything other than love. Be centered in your heart. Just clear your aura of this hurt, this pain that came with some thought forms. Let that love flow. To that part of you which felt pushed in the corner. Tell it, you are made in the image of God. You are perfect. Where everything goes, everything is impermanent. To change, give love. To all the thought forms. That come with this person. You never lacked anything. Nobody can ever take anything from you. Clear your aura of all uninvited influences. Fill it with love. Remind them they are love and light too. A conscious reminder, an act of love. That we have to do every day. Every minute we realize we are trapped in this illusion. Give love to your higher self. Say thanks. This is not just a guidance from the higher self, but it's a way of life. It's a change. Always tells us, be the change that you wish to see in this world. Take a deep breath. Say, whisper inside yourself softly, I am love. Let all your cells hear it. Let all your cells radiate love everywhere around you. Bring everyone and everything, whatever you're reminded of, your loved ones, your pet, your plants, your friends, your family, office colleagues, Bring them in front of you and just give love wholeheartedly. And as we come out of this beautiful experience, let us all close our aura by saying, I close my aura to all except my higher self. Feel your heart. Gratitude to Babaji for this step-by-step guidance. Say thanks to your mentors, your guides, gurus. And slowly come out of this process with the intention of living moment by moment and giving love every moment. And slowly come back whenever you are ready. Feel the room you are sitting in, the chair, the bed you are sitting upon. Completely feel your body from head to toe. Slowly unclasp your hands. Put both the palms on your closed eyes and open your eyes slowly within it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Taking your time to come out, feeling, radiating this energy of love. Thank you, Masters.
Thank you, Nehaji. Such a beautiful journey with you today. It was so beautiful, one after the another. Thank you, Shailesh for bringing this chapter again. We are practicing second week, and I hope this goes. Anything that happens now in our life, the first thing comes from inside, from within, is that okay? Now I have invited this again. So it's like creating a the belief on the truth, that will shape us, that will help us to be who we truly are, to be love in any situation, no matter what we are holding in this moment. That is my misunderstanding. There cannot be anything other than love. Today, during the guidance, I just saw that we have invited a painter to paint our house. And now, as he is painting all inside out, there are a lot of mess all around. We have paint on the floor, on the stuff, our loving, great stuff, right? That's my sofa, that's my TV, and other things. There's some splashes of paint, and we are cursing that person. But he is shaping, he is helping us to shine our house, and then he is also coming, doing this on our invitation. And we are thinking that, okay, this is just we see mess all around, but we forget to see what we get in return. And it is only my invitation to that experience. So whenever there is some shaping, some change is going on, there's some, bad things will come out. Anything that is not me will come out. So it was very wonderful. And every word to word guidance today was full of love of our higher self and the experience of our higher self, who we need to be living this world, and who is actually leading this world, who is being in suffering, in pain, just by because thinking that this illusion is the truth. When this comes to the realization, everything feels so easy. And the more we sort out our thinking, our life goes in a wondrous way. It just takes us to all the places we want to be, to have all the experiences we want to have. So that's a beautiful journey. And thank you so much. Anybody would like to talk, share? Ji, Geeta ji.
Ji, thank you, Neha ji, for the beautiful meditation. Just wanted to share some of while reading the book this morning. Like I was stuck at when you hold grudges about someone, then you are withholding the flow of love for others. And I started thinking about yeah, like I was very hard in my heart. Like I never used to feel love or anything when I started this journey. And at that point, at this line, I started thinking, okay, why it was like that? And then, so many profound things come into realization that it started from the childhood. And it was because of the situations, people, and all of that. In the sense, okay, if there was some situation, and um, I felt low in that situation, or like someone taking advantage or anything like that. Then what I started in my mind, like, okay, if this situation will come again, I will try to protect myself. And in this situation, I will behave that way, right? And for some people also, we have some beliefs also from our society, from where we grew up, or like that. So I find one was like, if someone is talking to you sweetly at the first go, that means he needs something from you. Nobody talks sweet if they don't need anything from you, right? So you will get used if someone is talking sweet to you. So started avoiding those people also, so blocking those people also. Like whoever in my first meeting will talk sweetly, okay, these people are not good, they will take advantage of me, so avoid those people also. So I was coming across like, so based on situations, okay, this situation happened, doesn't matter who the person it is, but this situation happened, you need to be hard, you need to protect yourself. So there is block based on situation, there was block based on what type of people I'm getting. So that kept shrink those, so many of those type of experiences and situations and people, I kept shrinking my heart. That I felt like, because of that my heart started getting harder and harder and harder, and I started restricting so many people from my life, so many situations handling differently. It does not matter if person could be different, that person will handle that situation differently with me, not like the experience I had before. So that I came into realization that I withhold grudges, and it was holding love in so many different ways for me. That was one realization with this I got. um, yeah, the other experiences, like currently, like in my house, there is some water issue, we have to stop the water from main line, so we are not getting water, so hardly so. But yesterday we did not took shower for like 1 or 2 days, and then my husband was like, okay, I will turn on the water, you guys quickly shower for 10-15 minutes, and wherever the leakage is, I will put some clothes there and put some bucket and balti vagara, so I will be here to look at. So when I was taking shower, I was feeling so good, and I was feeling so much love from that water, how my body was feeling love when that water was going. So like those 10-15 minutes were like, oh, I am so blessed, I feel so happy. And then there was one more thing happened, like I mostly like with Shailesh also, I told when I was sharing my office experience that, no Shailesh ji, that I know I am right in this situation, that person is wrong, and there is nothing to learn for me from that situation, and all those I was talking. So yesterday there was a meeting, and like there are two newcomers in our team, and they were like, they didn't do the work great, of course, and I find a lot of issues with the work. Earlier I used to get irritated from them, if they used to talk a lot in the meetings, and I used to say like, you guys are like they are talking so much, what bullshit they are talking, and काम तो ठीक से होता नहीं है, बकवास मार रहे हैं यहाँ बैठ के, like I used to say that inside. But yesterday, they were talking things, and I was laughing at them, like like how, like I was feeling like how some kid is there, he has made some mistake or something mischievous, and you are they are just still मतलब मजे ले रहे हैं, and you also take मैं भी हम जब देख रहे हैं तो हम भी मजे ले रहे हैं कि इनसाइड, हाँ हाँ मैं जानती हूँ, बट प्यार आ रहा है फिर भी, एंड मजे ले रहे हैं, मतलब आई वाज इन that shift I find yesterday कि हाँ मजे, I am taking मजे वो बात कर रहे हैं, I'm not getting irritated because of that, or I mean that love was coming, not out of judgment, it was like out of love. So yeah, and another thing, like realization came was like I felt like I was too serious about myself, around people, about this life. I somehow became too serious about it. That was another thing which I realized. Yeah, just wanted to share all those things. Which
Great sharing, Geetaji. One thing, yesterday we talked about it a lot, and that thing comes like, we say, I want to protect, I need to protect myself. That thing goes
yeah,
up when you start maintaining this state, the state that you mentioned at the end, that I just felt love in that
yeah,
situation. So our higher self is there to guide us, protect us, and any experience that help us grow, that comes to us. We judge it by saying good or bad, but
yeah,
um, that need of the feeling to to feel I need to protect, and that I It will go away automatically the more you start living in this state of love.
Yeah, and another thing realized, like those all big things we are talking about, soul plan, this and that. I mean, for me, it depend. I think it might depend from person to person, but for me, that was not helping. But like the Saleshi gave example of, not example, but he shared his wisdom about, like. If it's a murderer, whoever has to take the experience of murderer, then he is taking it by murdering also and by getting murdered also. So that we think that it is so much bad kind of thing to do, but it's just an experience, nothing good. So that is really stuck in my mind. Not all that soul plans, whole thing, these things did not work for me to consume. Although this everything is theoretical for me, right? I did not experience, so that is just theoretical. But in theory also, like what helps you better understand that wisdom which is being conveyed and which you can apply in your life very easily. So that is the one which helped me more, like we are coming to get the full circle of the experience. And so the judgment already go, and like forgive word is like I feel like it's completely out of my dictionary. I'm not even feeling like बेईमानी लग रहा है forgive, you know, कि कुछ उस type में है ही नहीं.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
And about the soul plan, again, I would remind, that anything where we feel that there's not, this is not fair,
Yeah,
anytime it comes out of our mouth, we just need to see. And
yeah,
that's why the news channel and the newspaper, everything that they put, and if we feel that, okay, how bad this thing happened, right? So
yeah,
only you can just see it as it is because you know what happened behind the scene. And
yeah,
that's that understanding that there's no injustice in this universe, everything is taken care. This whole soul plan helps. It doesn't help us to see our life every day, every moment, if I'm working on, on based of my soul plan or not. But if I have something like very strong experience that I'm not able to go through, then I see, okay, other people have also gone through such thing and they found this in their journey. They realize that they learned this from this situation, and it might be a very harsh situation for a human being. But then that understanding comes, that acceptance comes, then you move on, and the life still flows beautifully the moment you align yourself with love. Yesterday only I just thought that Louise, what she went through in her childhood, and that's what after that she created so many tough experiences until 40. And then she chose one day that, okay, I want to understand this. And then the shift happened to that level, right? So
yeah.
everything that happened, she realized there was a reason for it. And the control and the power was within her. So that's an inspiration to all of us.
Yesterday, coincidentally, I also got a video from Louise Hay, and the small video, like which was, she says that if any problem or any tough situation comes, first say all is well, and they then say like whatever happens and whatever be out of this situation, it will be all good for myself. It is for my good only. Only good can happen with me. Nothing bad will happen. Outcome will be great, and it has always been great, and I'm safe, like just say this so that was also good. So yeah.
Also,
We'll hear
Geeta
Louis say,
ji, yeah,
it, yeah, please.
I'm saying Geeta ji is able to see these things because now she has reached that state of love. Earlier, if you would have heard these things, it would not made sense to you.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
now you're more accepting of these thoughts, and that
yeah,
in the
and like
in this, yeah.
I'm surprised also, like how it turned over the like 2-3 days, how it is coming like that. I'm so surprised. I used to feel like I'm so I am caring and loving person. It's not like that, but there was something in. I was not opening up, and I restricted myself like this. Like I was holding so much. And I also was surprised, like how the way I am feeling about the same situation, how it is changing in the last 2 days. I'm not sure about that, but it is. It is. I'm
You're
feeling that.
preparing for it for so long now. This is a moment of wow, and then enjoy and dance today
Yeah.
whole day.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much to everyone. All of you are like, yeah.
You too.
I can't like say won't make it less by just saying in the words. It's just a feeling. So yeah, thank you so much, every one of you.
You. Thank you.
Now I listen to Louis say what she was saying, and it's like just like living unified. That's what I feel. When you
Mm.
live love, you see how love is in every way of life. She will guide you, help you.
Yes, and that choice we have to make in our everyday life, every little thing we see, we always have two perspectives to it. And we are somehow wired to see the negative side of things. So that kind of we have to be aware of that, oh my God, why am I seeing it like this? It could be the other way. Like when we are traveling, when I'm going back home to India, then the thought comes, oh my God, I need to pack so much. Again, I have to do all the packing. Instead of that, I could choose the thought that, wow, I'm getting an opportunity to go and have a holiday for myself. So we are just wired to think like that. So just get hold of that thing and change it. No, this is how I see it. This is how I see it.
I
So
also
it's a
do- I when I told that I saw a painter painting the house, then I remembered I also saw that we are moving so many things around in the home, right? The sofa is not at its own place and TV is not there, so we are so easily moving things around. The same thing when it happens in our life, we feel so restless. Oh my God!
And today, like plumber is going to come, so I was already sending love to him.
I want to add something here
Yes, please.
yes.
based on Geetaji's experience. How beautifully nature is telling you something, Geetaji, here through your water.
So
Because
yeah,
it's
I,
for
I
all
was
of
wondering
us.
what the water thing
Yeah.
says. Yeah.
See, the flow, water is for flowing. Where by not letting that love flow from within you, you're holding against few people, right? Because of the experiences, the
Mhm.
perspective. how
Oh yeah.
how you felt when the water was not there, when you were unable to shower,
Yeah.
and when you showered, how you felt.
Yeah.
Same thing is happening within you when you're holding that water in, that flow in. That is how everything is jamming. That's why you're feeling so like tight and hard and unable to see what is the actual thing going on there. When that water is flowing, you feel so refreshed, cleansed, happy. That is the exact thing happens with us when we hold that love. That's how it jams. When we let it flow, that's how refreshed we feel. So when you were
Oh.
saying, I was like, wow, see how nature is telling you.
Oh
And
yeah, thank you so much, Kirtiji. And you know what? I was thinking about it. That in my back of my hand, it was had like it was this water blockage. Suddenly, it came and it is telling me something. Like I need.
we all know this, we all know this, but we just don't pay attention to these minute things, tiny, tiny things. We
No,
just
like
let it go,
how
we leave
you.
it.
Yeah, and like how you also notice that, and you are sharing that knowledge to me. Like the question
So
which
when
I
you
had.
were saying, I'm listening to you, I was, it was, yeah, there is, by with your mouth, you were saying. That flow, I'm holding that flow, and you are saying the water, it's all you are saying. That I was just listening and I'm repeating to you.
No, but like you connected it. Like I had that question, and you gave me the answer. Like how water is related to this all these situations.
Yeah, we don't pay attention to words. This is what the magic of vibration is.
Yeah.
When we
Mm.
stop and listen,
Mm.
there it is telling you clearly. So yeah, I wanted to share. I felt like wow.
Yeah, thank you
Amazing.
so much for sharing that perspective also.
Thank you.
Water is
It's
also
kind
a
to
symbol of our emotions, right? Stuck emotions.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
when there are stuck energies with outer experiences, they just get cancelled out. They are just releasing from your life. Now you will see something new flowing every day when this such thing happens.
Yeah, it's like really unbelievable for
How
me at this.
our higher self guides us, not only through messages, by
Mm.
symbols.
Yeah,
So we
right.
need to observe. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so
Yes. Thank you very much, sir.
And Geeta ji, since you are having a plumber coming, make
Ji.
sure that you work on the leakages. Plumber is going to fix leakages. You have to work on your leakages.
Can you please explain that, Shailesh, in detail? Like
Leakage
what?
is
Mhm.
wasting energy.
Mhm.
The concept of uninvited influence is about that only,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Yeah.
We unconsciously waste our energy by putting it in the past or in the future or somewhere where it is not required to go,
Mhm.
right? And each blockage within us is also obstructing the flow of energy. It is wasting that energy by holding on to it, right? So leakages are they pull us down, they make us weak. When you plug the leakages, when you fix the leakages, you are becoming so much more efficient. You are reducing the wastage, right? So in our energetic field also, we
Okay.
have to be conscious about those leakages. This is that you have to become that plumber now.
No unnecessary thinking, no
Yeah.
Yeah,
unnecessary chatter, no, not giving energy to the past too much. You will have learned the lesson, move on, and then create something new.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah. I will keep that also in mind. Thank you, Shailesh.
yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Such a beautiful experience sharing and such a lovely outcome of this entire sharing, right?
Yeah.
It's very good for all of us. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Preeti, you want to still, you have still something to say?
No, no, no. I don't have anything. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Yes, Arshi.
So, hello, masters. Thank you so much for the wonderful meditation and the wonderful interpretations. Through the sharings that we learn, it is very, very amazing how we can also try to incorporate this. It's very beautiful. So, I think on Sunday in the question answer round, I had said that initially I was getting a few names and then I did not get names to forgive, but I was still continuing to send love. I think after I spoke this on Sunday, it was as if I was inviting situations where I had to give love. So it is obviously not about forgiving, but I had to give love because for me also that thought of forgiving has like completely gone now. Every day I was facing so many challenges, and it was as if I was asking for them. It was all the blockages that were coming, and I was I was not able to understand why are they coming to me. But then obviously, when I looked at the message, I understood somewhere that this is the situation, or this is the person who's demanding love from me and is not getting, and which I was clearly like those were the tough people that I was not able to. I was like, I was sending it, but completely not 100%. So then the situations were turning up like that, and the situations were such that I had to also stand up for myself, because there were certain things that were being done to me. But then I also realized that it can be done in love instead of me reacting, responding. So I took those situations, I took them as an opportunity. I understood that I have to say, I have to take my stand, but I did it in a very loving way. The result that I got out of it is so amazing that the other person did not feel bad about it. The other person accepted, whatever wrong was being done to me, and it just flowed. Like everything flowed. So I understood that how getting stuck, and I was getting so worried that why every time this wrong thing is happening with me, these circumstances are not just going away, they are just coming back to me. But now I understood that these were the tough things that I had to to send love to, and then how sending and communicating with love, if I have love within me, that it changes the entire situation. I don't have to look at somebody in the negative light or see that why is that person doing this to me. Instead, it can be handled in a very nice subtle way by just sending love and being in that love. And earlier, I think when I was doing it, my energies were not matching. Maybe inside I was so angry and it was not coming out of love that the situation always turned around. It came to me as if I am the villain and I did such a wrong thing by taking a stand for myself. But now it has come to me in such a way that I was true to my feelings, I was true in sending love, I was true in being, being true to the feeling of sending love. That's why it is all turned out to be in my favor. Like the person understood that okay, something wrong was done to me, and there was no need for apology because I didn't want that person did not even apologize, but I understood that he understood that something wrong was being done to me. So it was such a nice feeling of just sending love.
This is what I wanted to hear from you for the last 3, 4 times when you were sharing. And so finally you are there. I'm so happy. Wonderful.
Yes, yes. It was just
Great.
getting difficult, but I could see that there was some challenge. So I was just sitting and thinking, why are these challenges repeating to me? And then I understood that this is that area where I need to stand up for myself. But standing up does not mean that I need to scream, I need to get angry, I need to put the other person down. It can just be happen in love. So that
Now
is
Yes.
you use
the
the
that
right word.
yes.
Perfect.
So yes, it did happen in love, and then I understood that yeah, everything was very nice and very calm.
Yes. So everybody should have a pen and paper with them as we keep requesting. Please write down one sentence today. Every challenge is an opportunity to excel. Every challenge is an opportunity to excel. So in our spiritual parlors, we always say, whenever you think that, oh, okay, I have understood this thing, and immediately you will be tested, right? This is what happens. Everybody has witnessed this thing. So next time when that test thing comes, take it as this: it's an opportunity to excel. That's how you need to now, your perspective has to now shift. Being in the state of love, now you are looking at a challenge with love. And that is how opportunity to, oh my God, I got another opportunity to excel at this aspect of my being. That's how all the challenges will become entertainment for you.
As also Rashi shared it with a lot of information knowledge also. Like she said, I had the intent of being in love. So how whatever I do, how can it go wrong? You know, it will always be love. The expression will be love. So that's the power of knowing the truth, that we stand with love, affirming where we are is perfect and doing the right thing. That higher self guidance is there. I'm not just out of the blue doing things.
And
Nehaji,
it's
there is a
great
question for
to,
you in the chat.
yeah, how it can be a disease. So we have to understand that, that disease has been attracted by me. It was my plan. So, and that has come to test me that on different parameters. And for everyone, that thing will be different, right? Like any disease, how we perceive it. Like when I take a medicine, when I fall sick, it is a challenge to feel that how am I loved? I am sick. But that willpower or that free will that we have to think differently about a situation. And once we start thinking about that situation in a different way, our experiences will change. So then we realize how far we have come, what is the growth. Then we realize the lesson behind it. We cannot be sitting here and then thinking that how can the disease be an opportunity to excel without working on it. So we have to consciously work on those thoughts and then realize what is the outcome of it. What is the lesson for me, or how it excelled me. So I think this is my answer. But Shailesh
But
or
I
Preeti, if
always
you want
think,
to add.
like,
Yeah,
yeah, I would like add my perception here.
yeah.
So when whenever we are going through diseases and when we come out of it, there is a shift. There was something in me that created that situation, and then it is getting better, cured, because now I'm turning the situation. So any stuck energy, old energy from the past, like old thinking, thinking of less, and a lot of that energy is now taken in the form of matter. It is harming my body organs or tissues or anything, in the imbalance of hormones or anything in that case. And now I'm in that situation, going through that experience physically that I created in my thought. Right? So that energy imprint, that thought maybe was triggered by some person or by my own understanding of life. That, and now I'm going through the disease. As soon as I see myself in hospital, I see all the people around showering their love. That is the number one part of healing, the way they take care of everything. And that's where we start reviving. Okay, I am so young, I don't want to be fall sick. I don't want to be falling sick again and again. These people have to take care of me so much. They are worried. They should be enjoying their life, and they are here spending their time with me. So that, that love, that self-worth, everything, a lot of things happens in such situations. And then you take charge of your thinking. You start feeling good, you start feeling love, and you start seeing life, that you want to live this life in a beautiful way, the best way you can. And then that every little medicine that starts working, just because of that thought of, that being in that good health, living the life fully, enjoying the life fully, it takes us from that situation. So anything that in our physical life, maybe any situation, any disease, it is an outcome of those blocked energies, and we make shift, but just by aligning ourselves um, more to the God qualities. So that's my understanding.
Very nice. Yes. And this is also one beautiful perspective of a diseased condition. So disease, let I will give you a third perspective now. Okay. So understand what is a disease. Dis-ease, right? You are not at ease at that time. So what is happening? Think about, if you start looking back, when does a person experience disease? Last time when you had a toothache, that's when you remembered, I have teeth. Otherwise, you are constantly eating, using your teeth. You never pay attention to the teeth, right? But when only one of them starts troubling, you look at everything there, my God, I have teeth to look after, right? So, disease is just an external symptom of something deeper within. That's what disease is trying to bring your awareness to the present moment. Look at what is happening right now, right here. That is what disease does to us. By itself, disease is not bad. It is our own creation, because the more you drift from the present moment, the more diseases you are going to have. When do you get disease? Just think about it. When does somebody fall sick? When they are too much stressed out, so much is going on in my life, this is bad, that is bad. We are fully engulfed in things of the past or anxiety of the future. We are not in the present. The more you are drifting away, the more the disease. And Sheelam ji is here, she is a medical doctor, she will tell you that More than 90% of our diseases are an outcome of our thoughts, psychosomatic, right? So, in the mind, we tend to create the disease by unknowingly drifting away from the present. This is my view of disease. I have seen it on myself.
Kirti also wrote the same thing, to appreciate what you have.
Yes, exactly. So disease brings your awareness back to your body. Well, okay, I am here. Think of me. You have not been thinking of the body. Now pay attention to the body. This is such a big, if there was no body, you will not have life experiences, right? This is the most fundamental tool that we have. We created it. And now it is not getting our attention. We are not even aware of its existence.
But
We are
Shaileji,
just using it.
90 more than 90% of diseases, right? I disagree there because everything mind doesn't know, right? This medical term, they are saying more than 90%. But if we see from where we are, the truth perspective, the mind
Yeah.
never dies.
No,
We
that's
keep bringing things.
I agree with you, but I want it to be conservative. See, we have got a doctor sitting here, so I can't really put numbers. Yes, Sheelamji, please
So
Yeah,
we
add
have the
your
power. We are in charge.
I fully agree with Shailesh ji. This is my personal experience too. To tell you frankly, most of the patients I've seen, I know I used to take a lot of time with every patient. That's why, people used to get irritated. They're waiting for too long. But if I ask them to go to some other doctor, they would refuse, say, no, we want to see you. Because nobody would have the patience to talk to them to really know what is the deep cause of their real illness. But as you said, sir, 90% I would heal only with our talk and changing the perspective. And just to satisfy them, maybe you have to give some vitamins just to make them feel that you have treated them. They really didn't
yes.
need anything. And next is after this COVID episode, many people are dying mainly of heart attack and cancer. If you have seen, these are the two main diseases everywhere you hear. You're not hearing a third disease. And one day, one cardiologist openly told it's a wrong thing people are spreading. It's a COVID vaccine. It's just the stress people are going through because of being working from home. Maybe some people didn't find the stress, but people who are in IT section, I flare because my niece, she's used to work in a bank, but in home she would work till 10:30, 11 at night. Now, if you don't have support at home to look after the household and the family, definitely everything comes on you, and you want to show you are the best everywhere. It leads into stress. So stress
Yes.
is one of the cause of cancer. If you really look back into the life of the person who has cancer,
Yes.
that person is suppressing, which is taking the toll on the cells of the body. You know,
Beautiful. Yes, yes. I
yeah.
fully agree. I've been
Same
through
way,
it.
heart disease. He was
Shaileji
selling
is a cancer survivor. So
Yeah.
we have a great master sitting here.
no and heart attack. Youngsters, you are saying why? Because see, they're losing their jobs. They have no ways of earning, and they're struggling between all the stress which we don't understand, because when we have not gone to that extent of you know you're married, you're having a kid, and your parents are expecting you to be earning, your job is gone, you don't know where to look up to. I mean, all adds up. So a
Excellent.
marriage is
Yes.
going to break up, which he healed by talking to them because
Yes.
of the stress that
Yeah.
they were going through.
Exactly.
So
All
I
that you shared, it just tells that, we are in a different frequency right now and we are going through the shift. The change is happening. So
yeah
whenever there is something that is, telling us that there is something more important than what you are
yeah
doing right now, that's why this situation is coming, that you are not able to manage your things right away. And that was the thing with me also when I quit my job. That because I was giving the service wholeheartedly, I didn't want to withdraw that, okay, partly here, partly there. No, I just want to focus on one thing right away. And then things happened, like it very easily I let it go and I created space for new things to come, and things are happening in that way. I'm better able to spend time with family, give what they want to do, like food. In US, you all know, there's no home support and other things, right? So everything
the
is falling now so
peace of
easily.
the peace of mind that you have in doing it, the joy you're doing it with, not with stress. That is which is more important,
Yeah. And then go for the right kind of job that is there for you. Maybe this is not working. So that
No,
shift is
that what
that is telling that you take priority of yourself. Here it comes like, you stand for yourself, not just giving that, that 9 to 5 job is no more 9 to 5. It's like
yeah.
stretching all over.
No, not only that. I feel now the present mothers, because all the mothers are also working, they feel they are doing a great job, but they are not realizing the family is getting neglected, especially the children, because children need lot of attention and love from the mother. You're just giving them daycare and with nannies who are just interested in their money, not in your child. And the food that they cook, they're cooking with all the anger and anguish, not with love and
Yes.
the godly
Yes.
feeling. All these efforts are child. So the present day children, you find they're not like how we were when we are young. They don't want to listen to you. They have their own mindset. They want only TV and computer because they were their companions, because nobody else was there to give company.
I
So
would say I was very much aware in that case. Like it was 2016, January, my son was born, and like after 3 months of maternity leave, I joined my work. And then every day, I used to go, I used to pump milk and bring in the bottle. I used to feel a lot of struggle doing that. The process is extremely bad, or like experience altogether, but still, I was feeling that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. This milk is his first right. Anything that comes apart from that is secondary. But still, I took a little bit like 6 months of time to decide on that, or I would say like 4 or 5 months to decide on that I don't want to do this right now, because I have to cheat myself. I have to lie myself every day to go to work. And that time the work from home was not a luxury. It was before
I know.
COVID. So I just took that break that time also, that no, I want to do this.
So to see
That's
we have how
no.
beautifully the whole conversation has arrived at a spot. I have made a note during the meditation. I was getting this exact very thought that for all those people who graduate from this unified program, we will do a special course. I have, and that course is exactly about becoming Grah Lakshmi.
So sweet.
You unified will make that Shailesh
See,
communication with everything. That chapter
I
7
have
part.
written, I have notes here. I have made notes here. Grah Lakshmi Bano course is coming.
Shailashi, I think that applied to me. That's why when I retired, I told my husband, I
Hmm.
don't wish to work anymore, because as a doctor, I worked more than 40 years. Now I want to be only a housewife,
Hmm.
dedicate myself to the family and to the thing. Now that's why unified course I can do. Try my best to do it with my heart, but I know there are so many commitments. People come, people go, they are here for lunch, dinner. I
Yes,
know, but still, I want myself totally dedicated and do the course to.
absolutely. And remember, becoming Grah Lakshmi doesn't take you away from your responsibilities, right? You can do a job, you can look after your family the way you want, but just by shifting. That's why it is only for unified participants, because their perspective would have shifted, and then they will be able to visualize that understanding of the role of a Graha Lakshmi, what that role is really. People have forgotten about it altogether, right? We do Lakshmi Puja, people don't know what they are actually doing. They don't even understand what Lakshmi is, right? And they think that Lakshmi is money. Let's do Lakshmi Puja, we will have a lot of money. That's the common understanding, right? And imagine how foolish that is. If I explain to you, you will all laugh.
It's the day to day. Because if you tell this on Lakshmi Puja day, everybody will come behind. The perfect
Yes.
day.
So
Yes.
we will look at the right perspective of everything, and so once we finish this, we will do something. Um, I will put this in front of our admin team to think about the course, and we will do. It will. We will not make it a 6 month course or something. We'll have a short thing just to get people
11
oriented.
days to become Gri Lakshmi.
Crash
What?
course. Yeah, crash course.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. The same very life. I mean, like, I don't know how many of the ladies truly understand how significant their role is in a family. They do not understand this. If they could understand that this one aspect of it, every house will have the presence of the
Lakshmi.
truth, the truth. घर घर में हो सत्य का दर्शन. That is the objective.
So sweet.
Yes.
But the same thing I said my husband the moment I resigned my job. I didn't discuss with him. I just did it, and 2 days later I told him that I just want to be a mom doing things at home and taking care of things, whatever is there. Everything is messed up now after 2 years. After 1 year, right? Last year I quit. So I feel everything is in place. I feel okay, I have the control. Now I can take in charge. Okay, I can make food that they want to eat, spend time easily, not running that, okay, something is pulling me, something is calling me. Wherever I am there, you know.
Very true.
I mean, I have gone, since my wife passed away, I experienced this thing firsthand. That's the experience I want to put in this course. I have experienced the absence of the Graha Lakshmi. And I now fully understand the significance. I could not replace that one role. Just, I mean, it's not possible for a man to be like that. Right? That's what I want to bring up. That's the nature's gift to a female that needs to blossom. And when that blossoms, creation happens. And
I,
creation is nothing but God.
I think
Understand this.
what the way it is coming, 11 days for men and 11 days for women, and then 11 days for together, both male and female.
Yes, wonderful. I, I mean, like, I just expressed what I got during the meditation because our entire conversation came to that place. So,
It's
thank.
true. To tell you frankly, the samskaras the child get is from the mother. Unless the mother has the time to inculcate those samskaras, they are not going to drop from up. Plus, the father is all the time busy with his work outside, and he thinks it is his work that is counted, that he is earning for the family. Even if that he expects women to work outside, inside, and with the children and do everything. And
Yeah,
sometimes really humanly it is not easy unless you've got a very understanding husband who supports you.
absolutely, yes.
They don't
Yeah,
have no samskaras because they don't know anything. Because we had no time to give.
But I
Not
equally count my father also, responsible, and they are doing it. It's not that they're
there.
not doing it, but in a different way. But they,
It is happening unconsciously. It
yeah,
is happening. So we will keep all this discussion for the course.
Gri Lakshmi.
Yes. Right.
thank you. Kritiji,
Thank you,
thank you.
Sheelamji. Thank you,
Thank you,
Sheelamji.
Sheelam.
Such a wonderful. Yeah. Let's hear Meena ji. Meena ji wants to say something.
Hello, Sailesh. It was funny when you were saying about the course of Gula Lakshmi. I said, sign me up because I feel like I don't have that feminine side to me. I always said I need a wife and and a secretary. And my
That
husband is
mentality
like,
has to go away. I mean, like to my mother, I have said
I
so.
know, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And Jyoti ji is also sharing the same thing. So big release is happening right away.
And my husband is extremely helpful. Like we are in
Yeah.
US, he does dishes, vacuuming, laundry,
Yes.
like everything, practically everything. But I still feel that um, like when I'm doing more, like you said, like we're working outside and then we are doing more at home. I have that subconscious resentment that I can understand now. I wasn't aware of it until now, and hopefully what you're talking about would kind of release that. So looking forward to your course.
Today only the seed has germinated. Let us see. what shape it takes. But I certainly will be very happy to contribute in this form to help people see the light in the right perspective, understand things.
Mm.
Um, it's more like we usually get burdened by the social impact and the environment so much that we forget to see the reality, right? And we sort of drift away from where we should have been. And that's through this, I just want to alert all of them that know how important you are for not just your home, for this entire creation, this society. The whole thing depends on the Graha Lakshmi actually.
Very
Mm.
true,
and
very true.
and
Every
you
day, the person who is cooking food, and if he is dragging herself here and there, what is she feeding to the whole family? Just think about it.
yes.
And the key here is the truth, right? You are not putting yourself back. You are not putting yourself down. Everything is coming to a balance. You are not overfeeding child. You are not overtraining child. Also, it's such a balance. It comes naturally, and all that we are doing in this unified, that is where it will lead us. Whatever we are doing, we have no complaints, doing
Yeah,
fully what to do.
yeah, we
You
will
know
do it.
what to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't just lie yourself. Don't cheat.
Ah,
Okay, no. Everybody is doing it. I can also do it. Why I'm not less? No. I let myself to be a dust. The moment I quit my job, I just said, okay, I just want to experience. I am nothing, nobody. I don't want to live that identity of being a so-called software engineer working here and this and that, earning this much and doing things like this. I can still manage my family. I can do things. But dropping all that, it shaped me so very deeply, connecting myself more truly. I cannot lie myself for so long.
and I want to tell all of you beautiful women sitting in the course today that you have contributed immensely to the universe, even without knowing. You have done it already, and when you do it in awareness, you can create wonders. You can be magic. This is my conviction. I'm really convinced about it. So, yes, get ready. We will all.
Everybody shower hard today because this is the
Yes.
moment to celebrate.
Thank you.
We are
Thank
Open
you.
up
learning
your
all new
camera, open up
definitions,
your camera.
right? We are learning definitions of forgiveness, love, the old definition. So we have to let go this old definition of being a homemaker also and learn
Yes.
a new perspective to see this. Just
Yes.
enjoy that role that we have been given. It is so
Yes.
important. And then everything makes time. The moment you decide to give time to your kids, to your family, they will give it back to you. I can say that for myself now, after so many like years, like my son is 12 years, and that realization came to me very early when even he was born. I have been working, but the choice that maybe I can, restrict my work, maybe I can take these kind of work, maybe I had a business, so I had that choice too, that I can do this kind of work and rest of the time goes here. So that kind of, that balance you have to create somewhere. And now it has happened that my son gives me all the time for this. In fact, he's writing his own small book of unified already. So so yeah, so now he's into it. So that motivates me, that all this time he's so grateful every day to, come and hug me and say me, Mama, thank you for cooking for me, for thank you for doing this. He's just reciprocating all that love that I gave to him. So I feel like giving a pat on my back every morning that I did a good job. I did a good job like that.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
You are amazing, Nehaji. The way you are putting your effort in the group to keep everything together and still, bringing new insight every day, checking us, putting polls and all that on your own. It's like nobody would know that we don't even discuss in the team as a admin group. It
Yes.
just, whoever thinks, whatever thing they are free to do, and the way Monil ji does, Neha ji and Kavita ji, they are doing great coordinating behind the scene.
Yeah.
yes, the
Wonderful.
idea behind is that wherever we are, check myself that what can I give more? What can I give more? Whether it's at work, it's in the family. I have so much. You realize it that this I can do more, I can do better. Even if we are cooking, I can create it. That creativity, it comes in females very easily, actually. So
Yes.
That excel thing, Shailesh, you said,
yeah,
right? To excel,
yeah,
not growth, just excel. When I
yeah,
was
yeah.
writing, the word coming, it was growth, but no, I said, no, I will write excel. I love the word excel.
Yes.
Thank you.
So exceed, right?
Mm.
So that everything here on when we meet this 1 hour, 2 hour, this is good that we are gelling, we are talking. But behind once the sessions are over, and we are all in our own zone, then I see your message, and sometimes I have to scroll down because your daytime is my nighttime. But then I read it and I feel so much love that I have no word to express thanks to you.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Same to you,
Yeah.
always.
Thank you. Let's listen to Sandhya ji.
Sandhya ji wanted to talk yesterday also, right? Day before yesterday, she been waiting. I'm so
Yeah, that's
sorry.
okay. No problem. Can you hear me? Because today I'm trying the new Bluetooth. Can you hear me properly?
I
It's
think
like, yeah, little. It's
Okay.
yeah. Mm.
Okay. Then I'll disconnect the Bluetooth. Give me a minute.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
To disconnect the Bluetooth.
Say something. We will hear.
Yeah, now can you hear me?
Yes. Yes. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me very sorry. I'll
If you,
bring it
yeah,
closer to my bring the
yeah,
laptop.
yeah, you can
Okay.
shut the video because your network bandwidth is low. So just shut the video
Okay.
and you can speak. Yes. Yeah.
Fair enough. Thank you. Actually, I wanted to voice a totally different viewpoint to whatever we were discussing.
Mm.
And I'll just tell you a background. And right now, I'm a maths teacher and a counselor. However, my basic, the same vocation and profession is I'm a hardcore physicist, solid
Mm.
state physics.
Mm.
So PhD and working in Bhava Atomic Research Center.
Okay.
After that, I shifted track because I quit BARC. I
Mm.
shifted track after my child's birth. And then after 30 years, just 2 years before my daughter turns back, she's 30 plus now, turns and looks at me, Ma, why did you give up your career? I didn't know because at that time there was no internet. Everything was pretty like basic. My
Yeah.
PhD thesis is on a 32 kilobyte computer, so you can understand.
Yes.
I actually use punch cards and paper tapes, so you can imagine all the fun of it.
Mm.
Anyway, jokes aside, she is a neuro. Okay, so I have a PhD in solid state physics, and she took biology only because she didn't want to do anything which mom and dad tells.
Mm.
So she is a neuroscientist and a PhD in neuroscience.
Mm.
Anyway, all this aside, now she tells me that your name is on so many papers, and I didn't even know that you have given up your career for me. So that same Grihalakshmi, I too was guided by the fact that I didn't want her to not get the full love of a homebound parent. So maybe I did give up my career because at that time there was no support system per se. This is way back in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Support system concept wasn't exactly there in India.
Yeah.
And my in-laws bluntly told me that we have looked after our children, you look after yours, which is, I mean, fair.
Yeah.
I didn't object to that, but just seriously. Anyway, to cut a long story short, when we discuss about Griha Lakshmi, that basic definition of Griha Lakshmi will have to be really well defined. And then it goes down to the basic idea of what, why do people marry? This now I'm talking about from a counselor's point of view, okay? Because that is where I have been counseling people. Actually, teenagers is my forte, but there are such people who do also come. So why do people marry? Unless we are sure about that, I think the entire relationship part is a bit, let's say, overly interesting or overly confusing.
Yes.
So it's just one part of it.
Yeah.
Now can I, yeah.
You are a deep thinker. I can very easily now make out you are a very deep thinker. It's really good. Contributions of such thoughts like yours will be wonderful for our Griha Lakshmi course. These are perspectives that will sort of help us become more and more clear. The very fundamental question you just put forward is so good. Why do people marry? My God, fantastic. That's the best. We will discuss this
Thank
there
you.
as
I've
well.
ordered.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. And now can I ask you a question on about the thing unified?
Mhm.
This I've been like every day putting up my hand and taking it down because everyone else's problems, there are problems right now. This is only on my, let's say, thought process.
Mhm.
So I remember once someone saying, I think Shailesh ji had only said that after some time you'll find that time stands still. Actually, I found time expanding. Maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way or the uh, other side of the coin. It's like because I calmed my mind or because the chatter reduced,
Mhm.
I find I have lots of time to work on any problem.
And that's perfect. That's perfect. That's how you begin to disengage from wasteful engagements. Right? Earlier, the mind was busy doing things which did not matter. Now, the mind is
Hmm.
shedding all that, so it has more time, more energy, more potential, everything more, right? Its capacity is now available for the real use, right? This is what we are doing. So now that's why you are feeling expansion of time. You have abundance of time now. And now, with abundance of time, you will begin to see abundance of everything else. Time is a non-replenishable resource. You know that, right? And
Right.
when this is expanding, imagine what you are getting. Most valuable
Hmm.
thing is expanding. Isn't it
Yeah.
wow?
But
Now, once
it's just
we,
wow.
yeah, but once you, now you have the time to put your energy to something which is beyond the time, which you are doing now through Unified.
Mm-hmm.
Through Unified, we are now learning to transition from the mind to the heart. Time is a mental concept, remember that. Outside the
Yeah.
mind, time does not exist. From the point
Mm-hmm.
of view of a spirit, think about it. The spirit which is neither born nor it's going to die, it is eternal.
Hmm.
What is the meaning of time for an eternal entity, right? There is no meaning of time. It is not beginning or ending anywhere. So, from
Oh.
that perspective, the one that is eternal doesn't have any understanding of time anyway, because it can keep doing, keep doing, keep doing, keep doing, or keep being rather. It doesn't do. It
Yeah.
is just be, right? Keeps being. That's the state.
And you know
So,
what?
yeah.
Wow.
Mm. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
Now that you said that, now it makes sense and why that concept of past, present, and future I find coalescing or collapsing. Am I
Yes.
making sense?
That's
I mean,
yes.
while stating it, also I'm finding it very odd to say it
hmm But that's correct. That's true. Absolutely true. You will find that,
because
and you are.
sometimes I think what I experienced yesterday is continuing today or not. or maybe something of the future I'm experiencing today. So at times I
Yes.
get a bit, okay.
This is transition. So you are transitioning from one state of being limited in the mind
Mhm.
to a state of being unlimited. So in the transition, you will have a mixture of both, right? You will experience
Okay.
sometimes this, sometimes that. Just know that knowing itself is enough, that yes, I am transitioning, I am making a shift, and I am making a conscious shift. And in that shift, I am actually not losing anything, by the way. I am going to now become bigger so I can see the smaller, the limited one in the right perspective. That's what we are trying to do in this whole thing.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So for people like you in our group are going to be immense contributors to the knowledge. I'm so grateful for your being here.
Well, I'm seriously honored.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Uh, can I say just one more small thing? Or
Sure.
this is probably that yesterday, since you made that comment about unified theory,
Mm,
mm, Einstein's unified theory actually tries to bring together the short forces and the long forces. So nuclear forces are very strong, very small distance forces, whereas gravitational force or electromagnetic force are long distance forces.
mm,
The original Einstein's idea was to bring relativity, general relativity, so gravitational force and
mm,
nuclear forces, which are extremely short range
mm,
forces,
mm,
as one.
mm.
And
Okay.
now,
Yeah.
as far as metaphysics goes, that statement that love unifies everything
Mm.
makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely.
Be-
Yes.
because that concept of short range and long range itself vanishes.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. There is no time, which
Time,
means there is
yeah,
no distance. Time and distance are related,
because
right?
space-time duality vanishes, right?
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
makes
Yes.
sense. So Big Bang, okay, you're going pre-Big Bang. Okay, thank
Absolutely.
you.
Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Correct.
Sorry
Beautiful.
if I disturbed someone else's
No, no.
train of
No,
thought.
no, thank you so much for sharing. I will reach out to you.
It's so wonderful.
Ah,
Absolutely beautiful. Yes.
I will reach out to you for more details.
thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Lovely.
Seriously honored.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for sharing.
Yes. Thank you. Wow. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Sandhya ji. Okay. आज तो मजा आ गया यार. Wonderful. Thank you, Neha ji, for giving us such a lovely experience today. And that meditation has led to this
All
conversation. Yes. So, thank you. All right. So, if we don't have any more questions, we will bring the session to a close today, because I don't want to lose this train of thought. I want to conserve it and bring it into something. So, let's all conserve the energy and continue our practice for today. Tomorrow, once again, we will get together. Thank you, Masters. Thank you for everyone's contribution.